Hello Libra friends, I'm LaChan Debbie with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your mid-February 2019 Love and Romance reading. As always, I would like to say a very big thank you to all of those who thumbs up and like my readings. Thank you to all of those who comment and share. And thank you to all of my old subscribers as well as all of my new subscribers. I appreciate the support from you all. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, book a reading with me on my website, powerlifehypnosis.com. You can also book a private reading with me right now through the description box below, so you can go ahead and check those links out. If you are single and you would like to know who your future long-term romantic partner is, when you meet your partner, where you meet your partner, what your partner will look like, how to recognize your partner, and additional details that I do not share here, as well as a full reading as to how to align yourself with your partner and your ideal relationship, book a future partner reading with me, again, now through the description box below or at my website, powerlifehypnosis.com. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, you can contact me at any time through the free Instant Go app. The link for that is instantgo.com/powerlifehypnosis. The links to my Instant Go, to my website, and to book a reading with me right now are all in the description box below. So you can go ahead and check all those links out. Libras, this is a general reading. The messages may or may not resonate. If they do not, check your moon and rising sign videos. Those messages may. You can also check your sun, moon, and rising sign videos for a more complete picture of your love life during the ending portion of February, if these messages do resonate. And you can also cross-watch the reading for your romantic interest, as well as that reading may hold additional messages. So let's get started on our reading here. And Libras, of course, I have here our theme, our two predictions, our guidance, our fortune, and our postcard from Spirit to wrap up our reading. I hope that you all have had a lovely Valentine's Day. I hope that you all are having a lovely 2019, a lovely February. And I hope that every day gets better from here on out for each and every one of you. Mwah. Let's get into our reading here. So for our energy, I have the cards of past life relationship. You have known each other before. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So immediately I can see here, before we get into the next card, that we are definitely dealing with soulmate energy. Heavy, heavy soulmate energy. Okay? This is a past life connection, a past life partnership. So this could be a relationship that has some kind of karmic energy attached to it for your soul. Some kind of lessons needing to become, or needing to, or not needing to, but lessons becoming available through this person, learning becoming available through this connection, through this partnership here. Okay? Now we also have here the card of pay attention to the red flags. These signs are cautioning you. So yes, we are dealing with a soulmate. We are dealing with past life energy, karmic energy. Okay, an important relationship for your soul's journey and your soul's growth. But at the same time, excuse me, we also have here the energy of some red flags. So all is not totally well in this situation. There is something that we must be mindful of. There is something here that we must be careful of. So let's be mindful during the ending portion of February of these red flags, and know that there are signs. These may have been signs that have already occurred and are now becoming more visible. These may be signs that are becoming more visible now. Maybe they were not so apparent before. Nevertheless, now during the ending portion of February, however this resonates with you, no matter the time of length, it appears as though there are red flags that are going to be presenting themselves and showing themselves. And this is something that we must be mindful of for our own happiness, our own soul's growth, our own soul's journey, to take care of ourselves. We must be mindful of, and we must acknowledge any red flags. Red flags are not just shiny, you know, pictures for us to look at. They're there for a reason. Okay? So let's be mindful of these red flags. Now, For our first prediction, I have here the lilies, the bouquet, and we have Miss Angelina Jolie here with the snake. The lilies, the bouquet, the snake, okay? Excuse me again. So, the first thing that I can see here is that there are two black queens, which can indicate some kind of gossip. So maybe there's some kind of talking behind one's back that may play out here in this situation. Maybe that's a red flag. Okay. So it could be a red flag of perhaps this soulmate, this person talking about somebody else or something like that. I don't know. This will resonate with you all in different ways. But be mindful of that. Now, I'm looking at this spread here in two different ways. So, if this is speaking of another person, this is signifying, Libras, that some of you may be dealing with an older male over the age of 30 or someone older than you. This could be a more mature relationship, an older relationship. Maybe both of you are over the age of 30 with this Lilies card. This is a general reading, so take these messages as they resonate with you. This could be speaking of an older lover or, again, a mature relationship, perhaps with somebody who could be a narcissist, okay? So some of you may be dealing with somebody who may not be who they are presenting themselves to be on the surface, if they are presenting themselves as a good person. And some of you may know what the constituents of a relationship with a narcissist are. Some of you may not. If you do not know, it could be useful to look that up. Two people that I recommend are Kim Saeed. I think her name is Kim, K-I-M-S-A-E-D, as well as Angie Atkinson. And they both have YouTube channels. It may be useful to look this information up. If you're in a situation with somebody who you feel as though the relationship may not be quite right, or again, you may be seeing some red flags. Perhaps you went through a situation in this relationship where everything was fine, great once upon a time, and then all of a sudden things shifted and changed. I'm not going to go too much into that right here. Now's not the time or the place. Nevertheless, that is something that you can explore if that rings a bell, okay? If that triggers something within you, if you feel called to do so, I do highly recommend that. Nevertheless, some of you could also be maybe becoming more wise to this person's narcissistic or snake charming ways. Whoever that you are dealing with this past life relationship, okay, this soulmate. Again, we have red flags regarding this person. So it could be that, excuse me, I'm so sorry. So again, either if this is another person, speaking of this other person, this particular individual, it could be revealed this person's ways, this person's motives, okay? These red flags that may become more apparent. Perhaps this person's betraying, backstabbing, cheating, dishonest ways may become more apparent. During the ending portion of February. Now, if this is speaking of your actions, It could be, Libras, that some of you maybe become more wise, more aware, more knowledgeable, more keen to this person's trickery, to this person's deception, to this person's betrayal, to this person's narcissism. This is a card of narcissism in this instance here when it's with a snake. So some of you could be becoming more aware of this person's narcissism. You may be learning about it, becoming more wise. Some of you may be experiencing growth, moving forward, learning, becoming more aware, more secure, again, more wise due to this experience with this person and the red flags that you've experienced. Some of you could even be taking a look at these red flags and doing some work on how to avoid similar relationships in the future. Overall, there is good energy here. Let me say that. So overall, Libra, you are doing the right thing. You are moving forward in a positive direction. You are bringing in positive energy regarding the situation, regardless of this person's trickery, deception, betrayal, lying, cheating, nasty ways. Okay? And we can only be responsible for ourselves. We can't be responsible for another person. You know, it's about ourselves and our lives and what we do. So as far as what you are doing for your own life, you are doing the right thing. I can see that. You are moving forward in the right direction. You are doing what you need to do, Libra, for yourself, regardless of this other person. So that is positive news there. Let's go ahead and go into our second prediction. I had two cards come out. First, I have a little child and work occupation. Now, I also have here the cards of a long way, and a change. A little person, work occupation, a long way, little change. Little change. A long way, a change. So it appears as though many of you are putting in effort. You're putting in the work to attain some kind of new beginning, fresh start. Maybe you're taking baby steps to make changes within your life for the long term. Okay? You want to make long-term changes in your life, in your relationships, and how you pursue relationships, and how you show up to relationships, into the dynamics of your relationships, into your partnerships, what kind of partners you choose, however this resonates with you. Okay? Maybe you're in a relationship. Again, dynamics of the relationship. Someone could be leaving. Someone could be leaving. Someone could be starting a new energy, a new life, a new relationship, something like that. But there is some positive shift for the long term that is coming because, again, you are putting in that work. So there's going to be a new dynamic, a fresh energy, a fresh start, newness moving forward. And things are going to change for the positive for the long term. So that's really good. Libras, congratulations for that. Because when we've had challenges, it's important, you know, for us to do the work, for us to make the effort, for us to change, for us to grow. And that's the purpose of soulmates anyway. The purpose of soulmates is to come into our lives to help our souls grow, to help our souls learn, to help our souls evolve and transcend, to illuminate shadow aspects of ourselves so we know more about ourselves, so we can change those things and move forward. We can't change what we don't acknowledge. So we have to first learn these things about ourselves that may be shadow aspects that we do not see. We have to learn them, come to know them, understand them, so we can shift them and we can bring in something that is better for us. So this could be how you are calling in a new soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations, also the work that you put in, the effort that you put in, the learning, the growth, the experience, all that you put in helps align you with soulmates on a higher level, on a higher plane as well. and your guidance. I like your guidance. So I did, of course, ask my guides, which of my mini decks should I use? And I asked your guides as well over the Libra Collective, which of my mini decks should I use to provide you all with the best guidance? And I do like what I have in front of me. First off, ask for what you need. Ask for what you need. Again, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Libras, okay, you're Venus ruled. You are the lovers of the zodiac, right? You and Taurus are Venus ruled. Okay, you guys are all about love. What do you want in your relationships? Do you want relationships that are full of red flags, that are unhealthy, that dismiss you, that do not provide you with the love, support, you know, all the beautiful things that you deserve? Is that what you want? Or do you want love, happiness, fulfillment, joy, you know, contentment, satisfaction? What is it that you want? It may be useful during any portion of February to spend some time thinking about that, reflecting on that. And once you know what you want, and don't think about what you think that you deserve, or, you know, don't settle. It's not about settling, okay? Well, maybe I can have this, you know, this is maybe for a number of you, maybe 1 or 2 of you. Well, maybe, you know, as long as I have this, I'm okay. As long as I have somebody who treats me okay, you know, no. In your ideal relationship, what is it that you want? Knowing that you deserve that. Knowing that you deserve that. Libras are so loving. Okay, the Libras that I've known, they have the biggest hearts. They have the biggest hearts, and really all they want is that true love. They're great. And knowing that you deserve that, knowing that you have a big heart, that you are worthy, what is it that you want? Let the universe and other people know what you need. So it could be useful to let this person know what you need if the situation arises, or if that's appropriate, or understand what it is that you want moving forward. Ask the universe for that and allow the universe to bring that to you, knowing that that is rightfully yours. That relationship that you seek is your birthright. And again, if you would like to know about your future long-term partner and how to align yourself, what you can do to align yourself with your ideal relationship and your ideal partner, go ahead and book that future partner reading with me in the description box below. Know that your wish is granted and what you've asked for is coming true. Okay, so you have that beautiful opportunity to align with that divine love, that divine relationship. It is in your horizon. It is in your horizon, okay? It is useful to, during any portion of February, say goodbye to the old and hello to the new. You finished one part of your life, and now a new and even better part is beginning. Okay, so you finished one chapter that may not have been the most glamorous, the most beautiful, the most loving chapter, but you have the opportunity for something beautiful and something new. It's just a matter of, again, stepping into that, saying goodbye to the old, hello to the new, leaving behind patterns of the past. And sometimes we may not be at that time fully aware of our patterns that allowed us, or that caused us to become involved in these past life relationships, because it's part of our soul's growth. Once again, sometimes we cannot see that. But again, this relationship came into your life for an important reason, for an important purpose. Okay, and now it's time to say goodbye to the old, goodbye to old dynamics, goodbye to old challenges, goodbye to old patterns, goodbye to old ways of behaving in relationships. Say hello to something new, something different. Okay, aligning once again with your new love, new relationship, new dynamics. To have a new relationship, that's our ideal relationship, we have to make changes. And these changes can only come from within. They can't come from without, because we cannot control or force, coerce another person to behave a particular way. We can only have control over ourselves and what we do. So it is up to us to align ourselves with that ideal relationship. It is up to us, our actions. Okay? And know that this is the perfect time. This is the perfect time. This is the right time for you to move forward. This is the right time to say goodbye to the old, hello to the new. This is a time for you to shift, grow, change, evolve. This is the right time. Okay, do it now. It's perfect timing. All right? Beautiful. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Speaking of timing, with our fortune, time is of the essence. So the time is now. Okay, we have a lot about timing. Now is the time to move forward during the ending portion of February. Now is the time to act. Now is the time to align with that relationship that you seek. Now is the time to do whatever it takes to make those shifts, to make those changes, to grow, to evolve, to ascend, to transcend into that ideal relationship. Right here, right now is your time, Libras. All right, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? One thing that you can do with the Sun card is open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. There is an amazing opportunity moving forward here. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. So there are wonderful possibilities on the horizon, as we have spoken about. Now, understand that somebody's reckless actions may lead to conflict. This could be yourself. This could be this other person. This is likely where these red flags are coming from. There's some reckless actions. This is likely going together. So this is likely on the other person's behalf, unless you're the one who's doing the sneaky things. All right, if you're being a sneaky Pete, could be you. But we do have here some red flags. Okay, reckless conflicts or reckless actions leading to conflict. Be mindful of that. And also know that, yes, there's enormous growth ahead. And with the serendipity card, there's transitions, transformations. There are bright new prospects on the horizon. Okay? So there is, once again, we keep getting this. Shifts, changes, transitions, goodbye to the old, hello to the new. Beautiful new energy coming up. As soon as we let go of that which is not serving us, move forward past. Once we move forward and leave behind and disconnect from that which is no longer serving us, that's going to open up a void for spirit to fill with something beautiful and wonderful and much more beneficial for you. So that's excellent. And let's go ahead and go into our postcard from Spirit, Libras. Dearest Libra, we, so Spirit, God, Universe, your higher power, your spiritual support team, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late, right? It's never too late. Now's the time. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one in which you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. Okay, we cannot be victims and empowered at the same time. We cannot be victims and empowered at the same time. Libra, which one do you want to be? You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning the things that were done. It's not about saying that things were okay or, you know, it's all right. No, that's not what forgiveness is, okay? It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying the burden. So it's about moving forward without that burden on our shoulders because we want something better for our own lives. That's what forgiveness is about. We don't have to even let another person know that we forgive because it's none of their business whether we forgive them or not, because it's not about them. It's about not wanting to cart around, again, that trouble, that pain, that resentment, that negativity, because we deserve better. You know, by holding on to resentment, anger, pain, that's letting the other person win, because really that anger, pain, all that, it doesn't affect them. What does it do to them? It doesn't do. They're still going to go about their own lives every single day, regardless of the hate or anger, or pain, or resentment that we have in our hearts. But you know what it does do? It does affect us. And that's holding a space where love should be. So forgiveness is about releasing that in order for us to move forward and live our best lives possible, regardless of them and their actions. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that spread to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. Libra, you can do it. Everyone over here believes in you, and everyone over here adores and loves you, as do I. Love you all, Libras. Thank you so much for checking out your reading. Go ahead and thumbs up, like this reading if the messages resonate with you. Comment, share, subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. Sorry for shaking the camera there. We can look back into your situation for March. I love you all, and I wish you all the best of luck in this situation and in all your endeavors each and every day. Mwah. I love you all, my lovely scales, my lovely Libra friends. So go ahead, thumbs up, like this reading, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And again, if you would like to book a private reading with me, book a reading with me now through the description box below or again on my website, powerlifehypnosis.com. I look very forward to seeing you all here again soon. Bye, Libra friends.